Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Radiant Rise. I'm Michelle, and I'm so grateful you're here with me today. This episode is going to be a little different. Over the past several days, I've wanted to sit down and record. I've opened my computer, started writing posts, planned podcast episodes, and even began creating content more than once. But every single time, my body asks for something else: sleep. Not because I was lazy, not because I wasn't motivated, not because I didn't care, simply because I was exhausted. If you've been following my journey, you know that my surgery is coming up very soon. As the date gets closer, I've realized that preparing for surgery isn't only about appointments, paperwork, or packing a hospital bag. It's also about preparing emotionally. And if I'm being honest, I've been carrying a lot. There's the uncertainty of what they'll find during surgery. There's the fear of not knowing how extensive it may be. There's the unknown of how long recovery will take. There's the reality that I'll be away from work for a while. And then there's the pressure I put on myself to keep creating content, to keep encouraging others, and to keep showing up. I think many of us who live with chronic illness know this feeling. We want so badly to continue living our lives the way we always have, but our bodies begin whispering, slow down. At first, we ignore the whisper. Then it becomes louder. Eventually, it becomes impossible to ignore. That's where I've been the past few days. Instead of recording podcasts, I slept. Instead of writing blog posts, I slept. Instead of trying to push through, my body chose rest. For a long time, I believed rest had to be earned. I thought I had to finish everything on my to-do list before I deserved to stop. But chronic illness has taught me something very different. Rest isn't a reward, it's a necessity. Sometimes healing doesn't look productive. Sometimes healing looks like canceling plans. Sometimes healing looks like saying no. Sometimes healing looks like sleeping most of the day because that's exactly what your body needs, and that's okay. If you're listening to this while carrying your own invisible battle, I want you to hear this today. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are not less valuable because your body requires more rest than someone else's. Your worth has never been measured by your productivity. As I prepare for surgery, I choose to believe something that isn't always easy to believe. My body isn't working against me, it's communicating with me. And maybe yours is too. Maybe today your body is asking for rest. Maybe it's asking you to slow down. Maybe it's asking you to give yourself the same compassion you so freely give everyone else. If that's you, I hope you'll listen, because healing often begins the moment we stop fighting our bodies and start working with them. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking beside me through this season of uncertainty. I don't know exactly what the next few weeks will look like, but I do know this. Radiant Rise has always been about finding light, even on the hardest days, and that isn't changing. If this episode encouraged you, I'd love for you to share it with someone else who needs the reminder that rest is not weakness. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, honor your body, keep choosing hope, and remember, even on the quiet days, your light still shines. Thank you for listening to Radiant Rise. I'll see you in the next episode. If this episode resonated with you, please follow Radiant Rise, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who needs a reminder that rest isn't something you have to earn. It's an essential part of healing. Thank you for being part of this community.